loves. So this is a real late live. I'm normally I'm normally not live this time of night. However, I had to make an exception for you, my loves, because I had to finish my test. So wish me luck. Wish me luck. I hope I get a good grade. Honey, I was putting my heart and soul into that test, so I was late to this live. So let's see. Now that I'm done with my exam and stress free, let's see what is the energy for all of you. This is general message for this week. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This looks good. You have a twin flame. Some of you have an like twin flame. So I have a client, and you will know exactly who you are because you just recently spoke to me, and you are a Sagittarius. And I love the email that we shared together in reference to your reading, and we spoke about the twin flame journey, right? I feel like everybody has their own interpretation of the twin flame journey, but I was so excited when I met this Sagittarius client because her interpretation of the twin flame journey was very, very similar to mine. I was so excited, right? So the way that she seen it and I see it as well, the twin flame journey can be really painful because when it comes to the twin flame journey, it is a it's to your soul. So any wounds that you have, you normally learn through your twin flame. So I feel, and other people may feel the same way, that soulmates are way more lighthearted. Soulmates are a blanket to you after you've been through the hardest journey, which is the twin flame journey, which is a marrow to the wounds that you have, that you are breaking. You are breaking dysfunctional things within yourself, within family dynamics that you've learned along the way that you could have picked up that weren't healthy enough for you. So twin flame journeys, they can be really heavy. They could be heavy lessons. So when this card comes out as twin flame and chemistry, one thing about those twin flames, you never forget them. You don't forget them because of the pain that it's caused, especially when you have to depart from one another. It's painful to separate from a twin flame, even though it's highly, highly, highly necessary. If they're not willing to rise up and heal with you, you have to separate from them, unfortunately, because they will keep you stuck. They will keep you down. If you have elevated and you healed and you learned the lessons of the reason why that particular twin flame was attracted to you, I feel once you have healed 10 times out of 10, they won't carry on in the journey with you unless they're willing to heal with you, which is most of the fights of why people come to me. Love wins, right? So honestly, I want to share with you guys too, that is a part of my name, like love wins. I chose the name Love Wins because the truth is true love will always win, true love will always win. Whatever cannot go along with you, it will fall off, so true love will always win. You will always share memories of your twin flame because of how powerful the connection is, how hard it is to get away from them once you realize that they aren't capable of growth, which will cause different pages. So different pages just means you guys are arguing. There's fear associated with twin flames. Somebody's afraid to be vulnerable. Someone is afraid to allow love in. Someone is afraid of losing the other person. And Love is not possessive. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not boast. That's why they have that scripture in the Bible to teach you what true, genuine love is in comparison to some of these twin flame journeys where you're normally abandoned, neglected, hurt, and having to heal yourself. And in most cases, by yourself. You know, some of you, you're lucky enough to get an apology from them. Others of you, you can go through ghosting situations where you won't hear from them and there is a lack of closure. And the only way home back to yourself and to a place of love, of forgiveness, of fulfillment is through healing and forgiving yourself for what you thought was love. So this is what is coming out in the general message, that you have a twin flame that you could have retreated from that is actually highly, highly obsessed with you. And with chemistry, this person is still attracted to you. And it is saying that this person regrets. They regret the way that they treated you. Majority of the time they will, because the love that they have with you, it's normally very, very unique. It's very unique when these soul contracts come together. It's normally very unique. One person is always giving out love. I can love you. I can love you unconditionally. I can heal you. And then the other person is normally running away, not wanting to take accountability, or inconsistent, which causes this pain. And it may feel like torture because you love them so much and you just want it to work out. And only if they could just heal, or if they could just give me a chance, then it will work. And, you know, whatever. That is the story of the majority of the twin flames. Like I said, the only way that this connection can balance is if someone is willing to give into the connection. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't work out like that. So why are they appearing in this general spread? Why are they appearing in this general spread? Something tells me what goes slow. Some of you, you could be moving on. You could be still healing. You could be moving on. It shows why they are appearing the Wheel of Fortune. They may ask for another chance. This person may try to say that they are ready to step up. With the Emperor, this could be an Aries, but they would like a new beginning to step up. With the 10 of Swords, they can see that you're really, really serious, like you're done. 10 of Swords is a painful ending. So like I said, you could have felt really, really betrayed. With the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is you taking care of yourself. There's a chance if you separated from this person, they can have access to your social media. You're looking real good. You looking like money. You looking like, you know, you got yourself out of this situation, and it stresses them. It stresses them to be away from you. They want to hear from you. With the Ace of Swords, or once again, they may reach out to you, and reaching out to you could stress you out as well. It can open up old wounds if this person tries to resurface, and after an ending, it can open up wounds. So you definitely, with the World, it was a completion of a cycle. And with the Six of Swords, many of you could be moving on with self-care. You could, at Nine of Pentacles, you could just be single, living your best life, taking care of yourself, and finally getting out of that funk, because it's heavy. That's some heavy stuff. But others of you would go slow, passion. You can be in new relationships, and this twin flame can be serving as an interference, trying to come back into your life. Like they had enough time to rest and think about what they did. And it shows justice. So you received karmic justice from this situation, whether you know it or not. It just means that with the scales being balanced, that karma has been served to them. So you didn't go through this in vain. And with holding back, like with strength, you could have been holding back from them. Some of you, if they try to reach out to you, you most likely will keep holding back from them. Queen of Swords, even if you do communicate, your words will probably be cutting because of the pain that you had to go through in order to make it on the other side of this. It's like you felt like this person was so toxic with the devil. They were toxic to you, honey. Honey, they tried you, honey. Honey, they done tried you. All right. So 3 of Wands is like they've been waiting for you to resurface. They've been missing your love. You have a unique love that this person has never experienced, and they could have been waiting for you to come back around. And since you have not come back around, they could possibly want to come back to you with the King of Wands. This can be a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. 9 of Wands, they want to come back and claim what was broken, what was lost, all right? So you know, some people too are afraid of love. What if I open up myself to this and it hurts me? Stuff like that. Let's see, what would they say to you? What would this person say? They would tell you that they saved your text messages. And I don't know what comes next. For some reason, that's anxiety. Like, I don't know what comes next. This person has anxiety about you. And it says, I can't reach out. So you could have dealt with that for a while. They were not reaching out. Or for some of you, you can't reach out to them. It says, I'm in a committed relationship. So there's 2 scenarios with this situation. They haven't been reaching out to you, and they could have ghosted you because they could have been committed to a karmic, right? Or for some of you, you won't be able to reach back out to them because you're in a commitment and you have moved on, and this person is scared and they don't know what comes next because they haven't heard from you and they are feeling lost without you. I don't know why this happened. And I trusted you. So this person trusted you and they don't know why. So see how that works for some of you for general message. I see some of you too for general message. You may go shopping. Like I said, you seem like you're in a different frequency. So you can be feeling more liberated. You can feel like you want to go shopping. You want to treat yourself to things. For some of you, prior to me coming on this live, I heard lots of music. So some of you could be listening to a lot of music. You can just be in a different space mentally. And like I said, it also came out that some of you can be in new commitments, or you're about to be in a commitment. So you may not even be able to respond to this person. All right. When it comes to your finances, it shows if you felt stuck, you are coming to the completion of feeling stuck. Your finances could have been stagnant. That could be why you haven't been shopping prior, and now you're finally taking yourself shopping. You could have been praying for money, and now you are going to trust. So your finances look like it shows harmony and peace. You're going to be in a good place when it comes to your finances. You're finally going to feel like secure and satisfied with your money. Prior, with postponed meaning completion, you could have felt stuck. Like your money was tight. You couldn't really spend as much. You had to look for sales. And now with the dream, you are starting to get more money, or some of you could be working at your dream job, which is offering you way more money. So you can trust your path now. There's a level of trust when it comes to your finances. There's a level of safety where you could have had scarcity prior. They say, and this is for my business owners too, when you can regulate your nervous system, right? They said everything is energy. When you can regulate your nervous system, then you can have a better flow of financial abundance. It comes from within you if you are a business owner. So that could have been something with postponing. If you are a business owner, things could have been a little stagnant. You could have had to hold on to your finances a little bit tighter, and now you have more expansion, which is your dream, right? Anybody who goes into business for themselves, they're looking for a particular outcome. So if your dream was to have more money, more stability, feel at peace and safety, you can go shopping and do what you got to do, take care of your household. And if you have children, it looks like that level of financial success is coming to you. I'm gonna do a really quick pet read in the beginning. So this is for my people who have pets. Your pet, oh my goodness. You know your pet feels left out in the cold? Your pet feels like you have been ignoring it lately. Your pet feels very, very ignored by you, and your pet is stressed out. You got, honey, if you got a dog, you got a cat, you got a pet, honey, you need to spend more time with your pet. It's getting very nervous about you. Your pet is nervous, honey, with the 9 of Swords. They're struggling to sleep. They don't understand why. Why are you not paying me any attention? Ace of Wands is like, your pet is looking for more affection from you, you know? They're looking for that strong sense of stability that they had with you before. It's like when you first got your pet, you were way more attentive to it. You were showing it more attention, and now they are scared. Like, honey, what is the problem? Queen of Wands, your pet also finds you so attractive. So your pet feels like you could be more in a self-centered type of energy where your pet would really like your attention. That's what it looked like for you pet owners. 3 of Wands, your pet is just waiting. Your pet is waiting on you. Like, when are you going to give me attention? When are you going to spend more time with me? I'm getting terrified. Are you going to get rid of me with the Tower? Your pet is afraid of things coming to an end because you're not spending any time or giving it the same amount of attention and love that you used to. So if you're a pet owner, make sure you make more time for your pet. All right. Let me tell you something. You know, I love animals now. I love the fact that they have their own personality and they really do have feelings like us. That's so cute to me. Like, deep down inside, I find that so cute. But the first sign out is Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Spirit wants you to know that you haven't hurt nobody. They want you to know that you are not a mind reader. You cannot read the minds of people and find out, oh, you know, did I do this? Did I do that? It's like Spirit wants you to leave out the added pressure that you are adding to yourself when you're thinking about how people relate to you or how people see you. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. You know, so the thing is, what Spirit is saying, you might feel like, oh, do I come across like I don't care, or I'm not looking out for the interests of other people or my peers, because there's times that I just want to stay to myself, or there's times that I'm cutthroat. Like, you Sagittarius, you can be very blunt. So wonder, like, how do I come off? Am I hurting people? Your intentions is not to hurt anybody. That's what I see. And you are not responsible for the emotions of others, right? So that just means that it's not your responsibility to have to hold someone else's emotions, you know? Like, emotional intelligence, they should be able to navigate their own emotions. You should be able to be as honest and upfront as you are, if that is within your line of integrity, without having to wonder or manage other people's emotions around what you have to say. That's what Spirit wants you to know. And if you're in a relationship, it could be coming up too. Like, your partner can feel like, wow, you're just way too honest, but honesty is helpful. So that's what Spirit is saying. It's not your fault, and it's not your responsibilities to carry the emotions of other people. I also hear there's a congratulations in order. So that's another thing. You've been working really, really hard, and you're going to be rewarded for your hard work. Spirit wants you to know that this is the season where things are going to start to fall into place much faster for you. So they want you to pace yourself, and everything that you do, pace yourself. They also want you to know that it's getting back to a point where you start to acknowledge yourself again. So I don't know what happened to you in a season where you weren't giving yourself the credit. You weren't giving yourself flowers. And Spirit says, here we are again, congratulating you for all that you do, but you need to make sure that you see yourself as worthy as well. So that's a reminder from your guides. They're here for you anytime you need them. You can pray, you can, however you communicate, they're there on your behalf. So they want you to know. And I even hear surgery, it won't be that serious. So if some of you are going to get surgery, it won't be as horrific as you think. So you don't need to complain. Everything is going to be okay if you are going to get surgery. All right. And I hear calling you in. Someone is trying to call you back in. They want to spill the beans to you. They're not happy about what they heard from your last conversation. So it can be a situation where they could have gotten information about you from someone and they're not happy about it. They could have expected something different. They could have thought that you guys were in a better place. It can also be someone, Sagittarius, who's looking for closure. You know what this seems like? Like you stop talking to someone, but they can be in communication with other people that you may know. They regret how they treated you. They feel like fearful. And it's like someone, they don't like the way they came off. They don't like how you interpreted them. So they're going to try to get back with you in order to prove themselves to you. But it's up to you, Sagittarius, of anybody trying to come back into your life. All right. Another thing, if you're switching up your look, if you used to have your hair short, you're going to long, you're coming out your shell, you're starting to shine bright. There's going to be a lot of people that are threatened by you. Shine anyway. The issue is you're coming out of a season of people trying to dim your light constantly, Sagittarius. This is a constant thing with you. People trying to dim your light. It's because you're a threat. You're a big, big, big light. You're a big bubble of energy, and you deserve to be seen, heard, and recognized for this light that you hold. So continue to be you. Enjoy being you. Be flawless. Be exceptional. Don't dim your light or shrink yourself for others. And I researched this a lot. Some people feel uncomfortable, especially if you grew up in a neighborhood where people may know you as one thing. However, you are allowed to grow. It's perfectly fine for you to grow. It's perfectly fine for you to say yes to the things that you love, even if it hurts other people's feelings. You are allowed to live for you. You are allowed to be happy. You are allowed to be a big, bold light of whatever you want in this lifetime. This is your life. This is your life. You hold the key to your life. You get to experience it in any way, shape, or form that you want. Some of you too, I hear proposal. So some of you can be getting proposed to. Others of you, I see there's a readjustment to a ring. I should just do that, right? I should just channel every sign really quickly. But anyway, there's a proposal coming to you. Somebody is gonna, or if you're already proposed to, there is a change in the size of your ring that is gonna come up, or an upgrade in your ring, and it's gonna be beautiful. So let's see. Let's go like into love. Love shows 6 of Cups. 5 of Swords. I don't like the 5 of Swords because 5 of Swords is always manipulation and mind games. Whoever this person is, they are honey. Honey, somebody who feels like they're your soulmate that been playing mind games from you and holding back from you wants to offer you love again. Honey. Whoever this person is, Sagittarius, if somebody's trying to come back into your life, they want to, I still just don't like their energy. I just don't like their energy. And Spirit is saying a fearful avoidant. For any of you who do not know what a fearful avoidant is, look up the characteristics of a fearful avoidant. It's like, let me describe their energy. This person's energy, they like pick at you, like somebody who wants, in the past when you were dealing with this person, they could have tried to use a lot of antics to get you either A, triggered in order for you to fall for them, or B, they would manipulate you to push you away so that you would chase them. So they're unavailable, but they want you and they love you and they see that you notice everything about them, but they come off very, very childish, like somebody who wants your attention. So if you haven't been giving this person any attention because you're losing trust in them, they're coming back around because they want to fix things. They want to, for some of you, fight. They want to fight. With Temperance, they want balance. They're afraid that you are done with them. They notice that you have been, they think you've been seeing someone else. For some of you, this person thinks you've been seeing someone else. And you've been defensive towards them in communication as of lately. So they're trying to figure out how they can get you to come back around. And honestly, it shows the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign. It could even be a person. They don't have any options right now. Or you could have been their best option, but they could have fumbled you in the worst way. Because I don't see you doing anything with the Hangman. With the Chariot, some of you can even be traveling or thinking about traveling or doing something special for yourself. So the issue is you're not putting any energy into this situation because I don't think you trust them. They wonder how you feel. And they're still daydreaming of a life with you. So this to me seems like somebody who missed an opportunity with you. And now they're coming back around because it's like, I won't let you down. If you are in the chat, hit the like button if this resonates with you. This person also wants your attention because they feel really happy with you. I don't know, Sagittarius. This is really giving me they fumbled a good one. It feels like that energetically. Wait, let me just pull one more card. This is the energy that's going to try to come back into your life. This person can struggle with addictions. And addictions, they can have gambling addictions, drinking addictions. See, they want you to trust them. This could have started off as like a friends with benefits connection. You were meant to meet this person, even if it didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to. But this can be a situation does this situation align with your integrity and your morals? I really feel like you cut this person out, Sagittarius, and they're trying to come back to like lure you back in. So be careful with this person. If you do have someone else, I feel like your someone else is way better and you are protected. So I would say for the outcome, I'm going to do free will for the outcome. Some of you may decide that you're going to entertain this. Others of you may decide like, I'm going to leave it alone. Others of you, you could have moved on and you have somebody completely different now and you ain't here for their games or their shenanigans. When it comes to your finances, you are not happy about your finances. They're not in a good place. Some of you, if you are business owners, you feel like the money that you want is not coming in, but it shows completion. So you are moving on from stagnancies. It shows perseverance. Virgo, get ready for a double dose of confidence. Get ready for people to be checking you out all over. A lot of people like you. You know too, Virgo. I wanted to say Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio who's stalking you, by the way. But what I want to say to you, Virgo, is there's so much sexual energy around you. There's a lot of people attracted to you. There's a lot of people in their beds right now fantasizing about you and all the things that they would do to you. And you want to know what I love about you? You don't care. Like, honey, you don't even care about who desires you. I feel like you're in a season that your priorities mean more to you than other people. Let me explain. Your priorities is not with how do people feel about me. Your priorities is how do I feel about myself? What's coming next in my life? Are my children good? Do I look good? Is my money good? And you have all those boxes checked off, so you're feeling yourself. You're very confident, but your confidence comes from internal. You know, some of you too, if you are business owners or if you are in the limelight in any aspect, you're doing really, really good. I hear improving. Some of you could be improving your business. If you are a singer, you can be improving your vocals. If you just work a 9 to 5, your business, if you work a 9 to 5, your job is just flowing. So, and you could have been in a place where you were saving your money. So your money, you feel very financially secure. So this is the Virgo that feels financially secure. You look really, really good. And you are in a place where you're feeling yourself. It's just to let you know that you are doing way better than you think. Because you're always in your head. It looks like you're a Virgo who you're always in your head making sure everything is together. Like you are a perfectionist when it comes to like your life and being organized, keeping everything together. Is my family okay? Am I okay? Does my makeup look good? Does my haircut and my line look good? You know, some of you, if you guys are men, you could be bald headed, you could be bearded. Does my beard look good? You know, shout out to all the females that are beard lovers. You love bearded men. There could be bearded men on here. But grooming is really important for you, Virgo, nonetheless. And you could be in a lot of people's minds. You're really, really wanted and your life is really balanced. So this week I see you getting more rest, and I see more rest and more balance for you. All right. In your love life, it shows the 9 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, the 3 of Cups, which you could be getting turned up if you have a lover. You guys can be going out, getting drinks, getting some champagne, drinking wine, having fun. You're emotionally fulfilled. 9 of Wands, whoever is in your life right now, they want to lock you down. They want to lock you down. They want you to themselves. 9 of Wands also gives me protective energy. So whoever's in your life is very, very protective of you. And this could be a healing relationship if you are currently in a relationship or if you're seeing someone. And then it shows balance. So you have a really balanced, good love situation coming for you this week. Or, you know, with the star, this can be an Aquarius. This can be a Libra. But I just see you in a really good connection, or if you're speaking to somebody or dealing with somebody, this has potential for longevity, and it comes in like a healing, balanced connection. And this person is really like, you mine. It's like, I'm gonna make sure that you're mine. That's how they feel about you. But I don't care if you're in a relationship. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to tell you, whether you're in a relationship or not, people are on your body, honey. They want you bad. You look good. And your health is good right now too, Virgo. Like Spirit is saying, like, this is the best your health has been in a long time. So you could have gotten rid of a lot of dead weight. You know, you could have took out a lot of weeds in your life in order for you to have this level of wholeness and balance. Healing is financial recovery, especially if you spent a lot of money. Some of you could have spent a lot of money, and this week you're going to find yourself holding back from spending. And of course, I see some of you have car payments, you have rent coming up, you have the light bill, cable, all kinds of bills, right? Outside of that, I see you holding back. When it comes to spending as much, you're controlling how much money you spend. With celebrations, you can even be going out with your girls this week and turning up. Or your boys. You could be going out with your girls or your boys this week and turning up, and you're controlling how much you spend. So you're in a period of financial recovery. Like you're managing your finances way better. With comparison is the what do they say, the thief of joy. So don't compare your financial situations to others, even though I know you're in a place where you would want more money and more money. You know, honey, you want more money. Who don't? Even the rich sit up at night trying to figure out how to get more money. Aquarius, somebody's crying over you. They didn't mean to hurt you. They didn't mean to tell you the truth. They want to apologize. They're scared of what you think. Somebody's terrified when it comes to you. I feel like I played you, or I played on your emotions. I couldn't control myself. We're human. We all come out our mouths sometimes. I pray that you will hold on to faith that me and you will be all right. Somebody's going to apologize to you. Let me see a little bit more. And I also hear the answers to your prayers are coming. Like just when you need it, it's gonna come. If there's something that you're waiting for, and I hear their karma is gonna eat them bad. Like, I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what happened to you or what's going on around you, but their karma is gonna eat them bad. Somebody's gonna get bad karma for trying to like pull your strings. Like somebody trying to string you along and doing all kinds of stuff like to like get your attention, and I don't know. It doesn't feel good. Whatever the situation is, it's, and I hear tough love, you know, in this situation. Like you're going to hear this person out, but I hear in the end, you're going to show them tough love. So let me see something. What's happening to you? Let me just, you know who this person is. It's like memories. Like I don't know why they're showing up. You're going to cut somebody out. You're cutting somebody out. I feel like they violated you, or there was something hidden in the dark that needs to come to light. And you're going to cut them out. It shows judgment call. You're going to cut somebody out or cuss somebody out. And the discipline that you're going to need this week is all you need to complete all your tasks. That's what Spirit says. If you have goals, if there's certain things that you have to do, like write them out. Because even if there is a level of betrayal that comes to light this week, if you write down your goals, you can still follow through with them without being distracted by the disappointment, is all Spirit is saying, you know? It's not about what you go through. It's about how you overcome it. You know that? Because in life, there's going to be things that knock you off your feet. There's going to be things that you don't expect, but it's about you bouncing back fast. Life slaps you and then you hurry up and jump back on your feet and keep going. So yeah, be prepared for something to come out into the light. How do you respond to it though? What is this? How do you respond to it? How do you respond to it? You withdraw. It could be a love situation. This could be, and when I say a love situation, you know, I want to make it broad. It could be a lover, and you're just going to cut them out and just move on. And, you know, there's some people who can cut a person off and just move on. Like, people can, you know, like, I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm out. I'm out. Because what it's showing at the end of the day is that you're very, very strong. So in a sense, Aquarius, it's like you don't lose people. People lose you. That's what it looked like. You have a very strong, dominant mother. And because of her way of raising you, you are very, very strong. There's a lot of, not that you want to go through life taking pain, but what spirit is showing about you, your ability to take pain, hurt, and still sustain yourself is really, really strong because of the parenting that you had behind you. Like having a strong parent, you watch them conquer the world and be hurt, and you can do the same. So that's what I see for you. Let's see what's happening in your love life. Maybe what's happening in Aquarius's love life this week. See, drama. 5 of Wands. But another thing too, this is different. Hold on. You're going to have to make a judgment call and cut people out your life. This is what is happening for you this week with the 5 of Wands, which symbolizes drama, but the 6 of Wands. You get a lot of attention this week. There's a lot of people trying to fight for your time, fight to be in your life. There's a lot of people that want to work on a relationship with you. So for you, you have several options. It shows the 6 of Cups, but one of them can come out just like unloyal. They're not loyal. And 7 of Wands, I feel like there's certain, if you have options, you're going to be blocking some of your options or a particular option. If you have people fighting over you or over your heart and they want to invest in you and somebody could have slipped up, you're going to make a judgment call because it shows 7 of Swords. So out of your options, there is somebody who's sneaky, or you can be sneaking away from someone that you don't trust because of information that has come out, you know? 5 of Cups is that somebody can disappoint you. Somebody can disappoint you and be sneaky, and you find out, and the Magician is you get to manifest. I don't like this. The 5 of Swords and the Magician is like somebody trying to use even magic in order to manifest you. That's what it really is. Somebody might find you to be their soulmate, and what they could be sneaking and slip about, they could have tried to use like magic or manifestation rituals to attract you in, and you could find out that their intentions is not as genuine, you know? But you will see how that unfolds for you this week, Aquarius. You have people trying to fight for your attention, and you'll make the best choice for you and your future, because you look really detached. You seem detached, Aquarius. So for work, things can be slowing down financially for you. And you could be praying for a breakthrough or what to do next. Oh, you get it. You're praying for a breakthrough. Do you get it? Let me see. The moment. Okay. You will have a breakthrough, but not right this second. It's coming. Because it shows postpone and it shows ripeness. So this means like you're praying for a breakthrough, and the breakthrough is coming. It's getting ripe. You see how big this fruit is? What happens once the fruit is so big, it falls from the tree. So your seeds are planted. You're coming into money. It might just be postponed, and things can be a little bit slow. Like your breakthrough can be a little bit slow for you. So you may have to be an Aquarius that you hold on to your money and manage what you have really well until that breakthrough shows up for you. Gemini. There's like a freak fest, honey. Baby, there's a freak fest coming for you. I see you. Somebody wants to marry you and they wish that they can teleport to you. So if you have a long distance relationship, this person is going to be chasing you this week. and they find you to be bulletproof. If this person wants you really bad, Gemini, some of you guys can be in a relationship. It's that they find you like solid, like a soldier, like you're loyal. They feel like your love is guaranteed, and that's what makes them want to be with you. They could be posting you on social media to show the world how much they love you this week. I also hear gaining a lot of popularity. So if you are out and about, just know that there's going to be a lot of people drawn to you and your energy because you're authentic and you're real. It's like you might develop a new friend group or more people that are curious about you. Even like if you are on Instagram or if you're on TikTok or if you're on YouTube, be prepared for more people being influenced by you. And it's just because of the way you are. It's nothing, it's just you being you that people are drawn to you. You know, I hear coffee as well. Some of you might have a presentation this week, whether you are in school or it could be for your job that you are doing a presentation. So I feel like this is like a good week for you. You have a lot of good energy. You have a lot of goals that are going to be accomplished, and you're going to feel stronger and innovative. You can still be in this creative flow where you're trying to reconstruct yourself. So this can be like you're trying to put yourself out there more professionally. You want to be seen in a certain light. This could be you reconstructing your image. This could be your image. You know, too, some people just get a little bit older and they want to show that growth and how they look and their appearance. So that you could be going for a different kind of more upscale, sophisticated, older type of look to match your maturity growth. When it shows heartbreak and loss, I really feel like there's a lot of people that are heartbroken over you. I feel like you're in a new season in your life. You could be more focused on, if you're in a relationship, like your love relationship. So that means your exes, they missed out on you. They could be crying or just missing you. You know, I just feel like there's a sense of loss that people feel when it comes to you, because you could be in a brand new season of your life, you know? Even if you are in a relationship, you probably had to cut other people off in order to be in a relationship. So whoever you cut off, there could have been situationship or friends with benefits, and they miss you. Like it's starting to hit them like how much you really meant. So I just see somebody crying in the background over you. Some of you piercings, you could be getting your ears pierced, your belly pierced, your nose pierced. There's so many different piercings that you can do today. I see a piercing. For your love life, you could be with a Leo. Let me see. If once again, in your love life, if you cut somebody out, if you cut out somebody, especially a Leo, they're disappointed, they wish they can talk to you, and they're spying on you. If you have a Virgo, a Leo, or a Taurus, they could be crying about you, they miss you, they're spying on you. Others of you, if you are in a relationship, it shows the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant. So you did exactly what I said you did. You did it. How you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me in the shows that you did that? Honey, you done cut out somebody, they crying, they disappointed, they're spying on you, they wish they can hear from you, and you're already in a new connection with the Knight of Pentacles. You're taking your time to build on a love relationship. I really feel like whoever you're with, Gemini, they can see marriage with you. The way that you two are upholding this cup, it's like a unity of love that you both share. And Hierophant, you could be getting yourself into a relationship, a water sign or a Taurus this week. Are you ready in it? So there's people hurt about you settling down. You're going to be happy. You're coming into money. You're coming into money, Gemini. Oh, it shows postponed too. You are about to come into money when you least expect it. And I see you conditioning yourself to hold on to this money or learning ways to invest. All right. Don't feel, you might feel guilty for, why do you feel guilty? Why do you feel guilty? There's 2 cards of guilt. Why are you guilty? Completion. Are you leaving a job? Yeah, you are. You might feel guilty because you're leaving a job and going to another company. You feel a little guilty, but honey, you got to do what you got to do. If if the money is right someplace else. You know what our problem is? Sometimes we're too loyal. We're so loyal that even us doing something that's best for us can seem like betrayal to someone else, It's like that. But there's a financial breakthrough. Some of you guys can be getting contracted and they're offering you way more money. And you deserve it. That's the crazy part. This breakthrough gives me, I've been waiting on this. Like all my life I had to fight and I finally arrived. That's what it's given. My lovely Libras. We're in Libra season. I think we're still in Libra season. For you Libras, I'm gonna have to pull a card. Me asking if this is Libra season, it caused my intuition to feel blocked. Because I surely wanted to channel you a message. Let me see what I can do. You have wish fulfillment. Spirit says nothing in life is permanent. So when things are good, enjoy them fully. When things get like cold, just understand when you need to take your power back. All right. They're just trying to say all the time is not going to be perfect and roses. Sometimes you're going to have to take the good with the bad. Damn, this heartbreak and loss. How you go from heartbreak to harmony? How you go from heartbreak to harmony? What's happening to you? What? Do you end a relation? Okay, there's 2 things for you, my Libras. Do you break up and then get right back together with somebody? Or do you end one relationship and get back with someone else? It seems like that. Like, how do you go from heartbreak and loss to harmony and partnership? So are you overlapping relationships? Because, honey, how does that happen? I mean, it can happen in this life, in this world, and all is possible. But either you're ending a relationship and getting right back into it with the person, or you're cutting someone out in order to go back. You're ending a soul contract in order to be with somebody that you love. And it's going to be the most fulfillment that you've ever felt in love in a long time. And it's going to feel like a wish. And it's almost like dreams do come true, So it can even be like you guys are coming back together. So it's the honeymoon phase of the connection. The honeymoon phase of the connection is always the easiest. It feels beautiful. It feels blissful. So hold on to it while it lasts. Hold on to these moments. Cherish these moments of you being in a new soul contract that is very, very emotionally fulfilling. And you guys won't get tired of each other so easily because you have so much in common. So be prepared for that, Libra. Like somebody's choosing you. Like a love that you earned. You're attracting in a love that you earned. I see you eating good. You could be wearing more makeup. This person is mindful of you. They don't want to distract you. They don't want to get in your way. They just want to reach out to you. They could be asking you, are you hungry? What do you want to eat? To me, this gives like newness, freshness, a foundation. So once again, it can be you restarting a relationship with the same person, or somebody breaking your heart, and that heartbreak leads to you reconnecting with a soulmate or someone you didn't expect, and all of a sudden your relationship flourishes. So others of you, be careful of like theft. Be careful of theft around you. So it shows the Empress, which is growth. Damn, somebody is just laying in their bed, just daydreaming about you, but I don't know. Some of these thoughts are dark as well when it comes to you. Let me see more about this person. This person is obsessed with you. It shows death for real. There's somebody who has a big obsession with you. And Page of Pentacles. What is the death about? See, it says Page of Cups. There's a level of obsession with this person. Queen of Pentacles. This person, see, using magic, manipulating their way. They want to be in your life. They feel possessive of you. That's their problem. This person is trying to tie themselves to you. They feel possessive of you. They feel like this person, their addiction to you actually seems unhealthy, Libra. So I don't know about this anymore. I don't know. It's fulfillment. It is fulfillment. However, there's something, let me tell you. There's something a little dark about this person's obsession with you. And I wonder if it's like this person is so determined to have you as theirs, like possessive, that they will do anything. That I don't know. You know what? I do know. I ain't gonna say I don't know, but my I don't know is like, this is a little iffy, because I do know that this person, look at it, Knight of Cups, they're in love, no doubt, but I feel like they have an unhealthy addiction to you, like infatuation, like somebody who can lay in their bed. I don't know if I should laugh at this because it seems so dark. It's like, oh my God. I don't know if I should laugh at this because their obsession with you seems a little dark to me. Like somebody who'll lay in the dark and just fantasize about you and like talk like shit. Like if you I'm done. I'm not doing it. Don't forget what I said, Libra, because I ain't gonna do too much with this energy, but if you get my drift, then you get my drift. Give me one more card, because I know what I'm talking about. I just hope you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I got it. Let me go a little bit deeper so you won't be too scared, all right? With the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, this person does not want to miss out on this opportunity with you. And they're really, really scared. Like this is a person who has real fearful racing thoughts about the thought of losing you. So they will do anything to get you. If you understand what I mean, press the like button. Okay? It just seems a little like a dark obsession. I don't know why I even laugh at it. Why am I laughing at a dark obsession? I have weird sense of humor. Okay. When it comes to your finances, it shows maturity, it shows awareness. Oh, you manage your finances better. And with slowing down, I don't feel like your finances are slowing down. I feel like you know how to still get your money and slow yourself down in order to prevent burnout, you know? So for instance, you can normally you might work overtime and pick up extra work. This week, I see you slowing down. You're going to slow down. With maturity, your finances are good. And it says the master. So I feel like some of you can be managers or you can work on your own, but you have mastered how to make your money. Some people believe in if you want money, you don't sleep and all that type of stuff. That burnout energy, you hustle hard, you don't sleep, you work 24 hours a day, that will burn you down, honey. You know how to make money flow to you easily and effortlessly, and you could be managing yourself really well this week. So there's like balance and flow of work and money coming towards you. You grew a lot in your company, you grew a lot with your finances, all right? Money is looking good for you this week, Libra. Some of you too, you're on a hair growth journey. It might take you a little bit longer than you expected for you to grow out your hair to a length that is good for you, or you may need to switch your products. Maybe it's the products or whatever. There's something to do with the products or things taking a little bit longer than you expected in your hair growth treatment or something. Capricorn. I see slow music. I see candles. You could be trying to be really romantic for someone, or somebody can be trying to be romantic for you. I see you laid up. I see you happy in a relationship. Capricorn is given relationship energy. You could be in a relationship. I see both of you tired, or both of you could be staying in this weekend and just watching movies and cuddling with each other. And for some reason, you seem exhausted. So I just see you getting a lot of sleep this week, Capricorn, in between working. I just see a lot of sleep. And I hear rumors are being removed from you. Let me tell you, you was with a messy crew, or you could have been associated with messy people. And ever since then, you're not going to hear a lot of like rumors, gossip, or foul stuff. If you are in a commitment, you could have even heard people talking about your husband, your significant other, and you caught a lot of people in lies, and people are scared now of you now that they know that you ain't gonna move on from what they did. You caught a lot of people in lies, and now they know you are not to be messed with. They wish that they can talk to you. They wish that they can come back around to you, but unfortunately they cannot because they did too much. So Spirit also wants you to know that you have a high relevance when it comes to your company. Your company, you have to be someone that people at your company answers to, because I see people respecting you. There's a high level of respect. When it comes to your job, you are not emotional at all. So people know better than to mess with you. You are very rational. You're very down to earth, and you don't use emotions when you make decisions. So this means you can be a female boss, a male boss. It doesn't even matter what gender you are. You hold it down, and everybody knows that. Some of you can have a lot of hair or a beautiful hairstyle that you're going to do, and people find you look very unique. They love your hair. Some of you have really thick hair, and people talk about it. Like, oh my God, did you see, I'm just going to say, like, did you see Sherry today? She looked gorgeous. Did you see how her hair was bouncing in the wind? So lots of compliments. I don't think they say it to you directly, though, because I feel like there's people at your job that are very threatened by you, but they definitely take notice of your presence. You are very assertive and confident, and you're great. That's what it looks like, Capricorn. This week is going to be really, really good. I see you drinking a lot of coffee. So you have a lot on your plate. Whatever you do for work, it requires a lot of your energy, a lot of your energy. And Spirit says you can bounce back from anything. They hope you know that, you prove that to yourself time and time and time again. Like, one thing that's going to release their hold over you, you're not going to worry as much because you convinced yourself that there's nothing that you can't overcome because you're so strong. I don't know why I hear like I took a bullet. Some of you could have, I hope not, but some of you could have taken a bullet before and you had to overcome that. Like, you could have been through a lot of things, and this is like the highlight of your life. You could have bounced back from a lot. You could have been in this world and experienced all different kinds of things in this world, but this is the strongest that you've ever been. This is the highest potential that you've ever reached, and you will feel it. You give me powerful. You give me powerful, like you're a powerful person, and you inspire and help a lot of people. And when people look at you, they'll be surprised to know your backstory. Like, you don't look like what you've been through, Capricorn. But let's see. For love this week, Six of Swords. And I hear I'm hiring you on the spot. If some of you are looking for a job, you're going to get hired. You're going to get hired on the spot. And you're getting hired on the spot because they need you bad. Like, they need you bad. So it shows Six of Wands. It shows Page of... That does not say Six of Wands. That definitely says Six of Swords and Page of Wands. Four of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. There's some communication coming in from your partner that might stress you out this week. One thing about your partner, Capricorn, if you are in a relationship, one thing about your partner, they're going to keep it real with you. You can trust them. But sometimes their truth, it can really, really trigger you. So that's what's coming. That's what's coming this week. Like, they tell you things. They give me Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys can be with a Sagittarius or a fire sign, but they're very honest with you. They're not being rude. Nine of Cups means this person really adores you. They love you to pieces. They're very emotionally fulfilled by you, and they don't play about you. So they're very honest to you. Very, very honest. Like sometimes when your partner or your person speaks, it might hurt your feelings, but they're not doing this to hurt your feelings. They're doing this to help you. And they feel like you're strong, so you can handle it. Like, you can handle my truth. You know when I speak to you with love, not to hurt you. It's like that. But whatever your partner says this week to you, it's going to have you in your head a lot. And with Ace of Pentacles, it could be about your spending habits. It could be about your finances. They could be trying to help you in order to strengthen you or your foundation. But whatever they're going to say to you, it's with love. So don't be offended. You won't be offended. You hard at work, but you soft at home, honey. On the job you tough. At home is where your vulnerability is. I like that though. I like that. That makes sense. At work you a boss, honey, and everybody's fearful of you, but at home, your husband or your wife is the boss, or your boyfriend or your significant other. They're the boss, honey. At home, they the boss, honey, and you just as soft as ever. Okay, so when it comes to finances, it says traveling and creativity. Some of you could be a part of groups that you actually like do charity work. Some of you too, even if it's like your child's school, you might do things for your children's school, or bring them supplies, or bring them food for the students. There's something that you do, but it shows ripeness. So ripeness and creativity and traveling and guidance. You could be getting guidance in order to improve your finances, or this can just be help to strengthen your skills right now. Financially, you don't seem to be hurting right now. Yeah. Some of you too are looking for the courage to go to another position. So wherever you are now, you're going to be traveling up the ladder. So when it shows nothing, there's two things. Some of you, if you don't have a job, you're about to get a new job. You're going to be hired on the spot. Others of you, you seem strong in your network. You seem strong when it comes to your position or your company. And you could be even preparing to go another level up. So financially, I don't really see any difficulty unless you are the Capricorn who needs a job right now. And even if you do need a job right now, I see you getting hired fast. Pisces. I hear that song by J-Lo. And even if you were broke, my love doesn't cost a thing. Someone is afraid. If they're going through it financially, they're afraid that because of their financial situation that you're not going to love them the way that you love them now. Somebody is afraid and they're trying to find a job fast because they feel like if they do not get some coins quick, this could have been somebody around you who you're with. You guys can be living together and there's a level of financial loss in the home if they lost their job. Even if is this a situation where whoever you're connected to, they could have lost an income and they're trying to hurry up and find a job because they're afraid if they don't, they're going to lose you or lose your respect. You're not going to look at them the same. So whoever you are with, they have a lot of anxiety. All right. And I hear somebody around you is going through severe depression. And it may not look like it, but this is the answers to their prayers. Someone convinced them that if they find themselves through depression, then they can heal themselves or something. I don't know. Just check on your loved ones around you, okay? Check on your loved ones around you. And it's scary because there's all kinds of information on the internet nowadays, and it's sad when bad information gets to good people and it can mess them up. So just check on people around you that might have like severe depression. Some of you too, like check on your parents. This could be a parent that can be struggling with severe depression. It may not look like it. And whoever this person is, they want you to make money. They believe in you now, and they feel free whenever they're with you, and they know that they could have been rude to you before, and they hope that you don't look at them the same way you used to look at them. So this is somebody that you have ties to, and I don't know, Pisces, just check on people that you love because life is short, and with severe depression, you don't know what comes to a person's mind about living, because when you are severely depressed, it's hard to see the light of day. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard. It's hard when you are in that. Severe depression is a low state of mind, and you see darkness. That's all you see. A lot of people can't see their way out of that. So if you're around someone that you know, try to encourage them, try to tell them that you love them. I mean, it's a little bit of light in their darkness, you know what I mean? Like, but I hear God is going to be answering your prayers, and they're going to be removing people that you don't trust. I also hear some of you could be getting surgery as well. You could be getting surgery, and let me see one thing. Let me pull another card for you. I hear what doesn't kill you make you stronger. So I feel like these past 3 weeks have been rough. I see ups and downs. There's been a lot of ups and downs and uncertainty, but you've been moving through it the best you can. And what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. So it's like you could be improving your health, but it could be a lot of adversity that is coming for you that you have to fight through. I see you fighting like life is throwing you things and you're just fighting through it, and you're still just pushing forward, forward. So Yeah, you got a lot on your plate. This is you. You got a lot on your plate. You have a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of different decisions that you're going to have to make this week, whether it has to do with yourself, your finances, your family. You have a lot of people to account for. And it also shows like bored. Be careful of like feeling stuck or bored. I always say that when you have a lot going on in your world, because it seems like you're really focused on your foundation and your achievements, which means you're working, you're very goal orientated. I don't, what's coming to an end? If you were in a resting period, that can be coming to an end. Yeah. There's a blessing coming towards you as well. All right. If you were in a resting period, if you had a moment to take a break, just be prepared for things to pick up now. Some of you could be getting a new phone, a new car, a new watch, a new phone, car, or watch. And you're going to feel like the days are going too fast and sometimes you can't keep up with each day. You're going to feel like that for some reason this week. Like your day, this week is going to go by fast for you. And I see like by the end of the week, you just feel so tired and drained. Let's see what's going on with your love life. Some of you too, your appetite, you don't have an appetite as much. Like you eat one little thing and you get full. So there's something to do with your appetite as well. But you know what I like? If you are scared about your appetite, Pisces, don't be, because I feel like you have enough fuel to keep you going. So don't be scared. But I don't know what's causing your appetite to, it could be anxiety, like like inner anxiety that you're not even aware of, that's cutting off your appetite. But yeah. Ten of Swords is normally an ending. What is coming to an end? And then Chariot. You could be with a Cancer. Seven of Wands. There can be an argument that happens between you and your partner. They can be feeling defensive towards you. Ace of Cups. So you're in a love situation. Some of you too, if you are a single Pisces, I feel like your single days are about to be over. When it comes to Chariot, if there was nothing going on, like there was no action in your love life because you are healing from an ending, I feel like you're finally going to meet someone. Yeah, it shows the Lovers. You could be meeting a Gemini. They're very, very friendly. I like them. They're very friendly. They don't have that many friends, or whoever they're around, they've known them for years, okay? It could be a situation like this. And they could be hesitant, like, should I approach you or should I wait? They could be stressed about the feelings that they have for you. Why? Three of Cups. If you go out this week, Pisces, be prepared to meet somebody while you're out. And this can be somebody who is healing. They're coming into your life fast and they're healing. You're healing and so are they. And tied to you. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. If you're in a relationship, your person can feel like they're tied to you. But others of you, if you are single, be prepared to meet somebody if you go out this week. And your stories are so similar. It's kind of like scary. They're in the same energy as you. So if you're a really good person and you're just trying to meet somebody loyal, down to earth, and that has fun, they're trying to do the same thing. They're really cool. Like you're going to meet somebody who's really cool this week, Pisces. I'm going to tell you that. And if you're in a relationship, your person just feels, with the Ace of Pentacles, they feel tied to this connection. The Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, they feel tied to this connection. For your finances, A breakthrough is coming for you. Why do you feel guilty? There's a big celebration financially. And with mysterious, you don't see this coming. You have a breakthrough, you have celebrations, and you have, with healing and new vision, there's a lot of money coming towards you. I don't know why you feel guilty about it. Maybe you know why you feel guilty, because you didn't expect it to happen and it works out for you. Aries. This might sound a little scary, but if you are an Aries and you have a spiritual gift and you're getting more intuitive, you might start to see ghosts or feel presence of ghosts around you. You could be you're going through something very, very spiritually, Aries, and it might, no, I hear this is cool. Some of you might astral travel for the first time, or there's some type of something spiritual that's going to go down with you this week. And it could also be an initiation in order to help you raise your vibration and trust. Spirit needs you to raise your vibration. They need you to trust. They need you to get out your head. They need you to get out of, like some of you, like a pity party. You could have been in a pity party watching everybody else's life take off, and you always have to respond with the same story about, like, why don't things work for me? One minute I feel like I'm getting close. The next minute I feel like I don't know. So this is going to actually benefit you. And it will give you the healing powers that you need to get exactly what you want in this lifetime. All right. And I hear your curfew is going to work for you. So if you gave yourself a curfew in order to go to bed early, in order to restore your health and heal and hold on for hope, and it's like all the answers to your prayers is coming. They said just don't go giving your power away to anybody. You can't trust everybody. This is what Spirit really wants you to know. You can't trust everybody. Everybody is not working off of the same dimension as you. And not everyone is looking for what you're looking for. Not everybody's looking for the love that you're looking for or to heal. A lot of people don't want to heal. Spirit wants you to accept this part of yourself, that you cannot fix everyone. You cannot fix everyone. You can ask people as many questions as you want to try to keep them awake and alert, but if it's gonna hurt them, then they may give you answers that they may think you would want to hear, but it might not have to be the truth. So just apply it to your life however that fits, all right? And God makes no mistakes. They're taking off the mask of everyone around you so you can see people for who they are. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's just going to be exactly what it is. And it might rip your heart this time too. It might be scary for you to see that people still have like ill will towards you or planning to hurt you or harm you, and they come across like they're really good, and then you look back and you start to like see like, oh, you were intimidated by me, or you were threatened by me, or you were just faking it. You were trying to ruin my reputation. You weren't really taking me seriously. You just wanted to go on a trip with me. And you're going to start to really see exactly what your soul is all about. This time it's going to make sense to you. It's going to make sense. So no more healing people that come across as empty and naive, but they're quick to call you out as soon as things don't go in their favor, and they ask you 1,000,001 questions, but by the time you get ready to try something new with them, then all of a sudden they try to weaken you. So this, what this seems like? People trying to come against you, or people trying to come around you for the wrong reasons, or keep you in confusion and make you think one thing, but is actually looking for another. Like this is going to be taken away from them, like where people can't come across as like trying to heal you or help you when they're really trying to fake their feelings in order to like dominate you or control you, or I don't know, it's like narrow-minded people, or there's something that is gonna finally be exposed to you. And you will never look at yourself the same ever again. You will feel more at peace knowing that this actually shows how much power you hold on the other side. You hold way more power than you know, which means you're chosen, but you're chosen by higher ups. And this is going to be your year. And Spirit says you don't have to look down on anyone either. This is just happening to expose those who you shouldn't trust. It's a situation like that, Aries. This seems very spiritual, like really, really spiritual. Yeah. Look. You could be suffering in silence about huge sacrifices that you're going to have to make. This is like you disconnecting from people emotionally. And as you disconnect from them, some of you too, you're either going to become more intuitive, or you could be getting readings in order to validate these spiritual things happening in your world. And it's going to bring your passion back. Spirit wants you to count your blessings and don't look back this time. Like, that's all you got to do. Count your blessings and don't look back. Like, this is happening for you. It's not happening to you. That's interesting. You make me want to pull a spiritual card. Hold on, because I want to know more about this. This seems like highly spiritual. Let me see. What are you going through? What are you going through spiritually? It says supernova, recreation, renewal, and a rebirth, the light. This is pretty cool. This is what you're going through. This is what it looks like. Pretty cool. It's a renewal. It says rewrite your story and live from your truth. So this is like, this could be a gateway for you. And it says angelic attunement and divine support, voice activation. I'm telling you, you're being activated. You're being spiritually supported. And then it says stargazing. Stars are aligned. Remember, home and soul family. So it's like wholeness, but you are connected to like your higher self. And this is something like a passage, a divine passage you're going through. To me, it just seems like you are awakening to your highest self. So let's see what's going on with your love life. If you're the black sheep of your family, this could be why. Nine of Pentacles. It shows singleness. If you're single, you're disappointed about being single, but you're about to be happy. You know? It says Eight of Wands, so you're going to be receiving communication from possibly a Leo. There's going to be, if you've been single and you feel like sad, like disappointed by, like people disappointed you, you're going to have someone that comes into your life. Who is this person? Oh, the highest priest. You're going to meet someone who's spiritual. This can be a Pisces. This could be a Pisces. And they're going to communicate a lot with you. This can be somebody that you meet online. This is going to be somebody that you text a lot. You guys talk on the phone. They don't really know what's going to come of this connection, but they like talking to you. Three of Wands, they're going to be waiting to see what's going to happen between you two. This just seems like a connection. It is, yeah, Ace of Swords just means there's just communication. Six of Pentacles, you guys are just waiting to see what happens. So this is lighthearted energy. This is somebody you're communicating with. This is like a beautiful distraction or something to fill the emptiness if you are by yourself, or if you just found out that a bunch of people that were around you weren't really for you. If you're single and you're tired of being single and you're looking for connection, it just seems like a connection. It could go far, by the way. It really could go far, because the same way how you're tired of being single and you're tired of finding out bad things about people that you thought you can trust, I feel like this person is like, they feel the same way. When it comes to work, it shows a friendly environment. So work is going to be flowing really good. You could be holding back the fact that you do compare your work to other people. You might judge yourself. You may feel like your work is not coming out the way that you would want it to, and that can stress you out. So you could be careful of procrastinating on getting your work done. But it shows that there's going to be a lot of success. So you might judge yourself too harshly, Aries. You might be a perfectionist. You might be a perfectionist and judge yourself way too hard. Like, you're probably way better than you think. You just compare yourself to other people around you. Leo. Leo, I see people spying on you. And whoever these people are, they could be mad. They don't want to admit that you won. They don't want to admit that you won. They don't want to admit that to themselves. So this is people who could have been doubting you, or some of you too. I'm going to tell you something so crazy. I'm going to tell you something crazy. If you are a female Leo coming to this reading, do you know that if you have a child, your partner, they purposely got you pregnant because they thought that that baby would stop you? They thought the baby would slow you down. They thought that the baby would like tie you to them. And whoever this person is, they have devil energy. Devil energy in tarot can just means addictions. It just could mean like this person could have been very violent. What you didn't know is that this person just has habits and certain things that are just awful. This person, they purposely had a plan for you. It's almost like being targeted. You are being targeted, like somebody thought that they can just treat you anyway. If they would get you pregnant, that because of the baby, you would never go, and you won. They could have even been battling with you. Some of you guys could have even been battling in the court system, and you could have won a court case against them as well. It's something to do with, I hear bad mouthing you to friends or family, or this person came into your life and they were awful. They were just an awful human being. And to me, it's also about misery loves company. What you didn't realize is that this is a very miserable soul. They are miserable as hell. And them trying to make your life a living nightmare is because there are literally people in this world that are happy when they can give you pain. It's just the way it is. Like, let's just all accept that in order to help us. You know what I mean? Like, they seen you, they seen your potential, they seen everything that you could possibly be. And what they did was try to ruin that within you, to discourage you so you wouldn't grow and go further. And you were stuck for a while. Yes, you were. You were stuck. You believed this person. You believed all the lies they told you. You believed a lot of stuff like games, and you allow this person to like get to your mind, and they created something in you that you lost yourself. You didn't know who you were. You would look in the mirror and you would say, what happened to me? You stopped dressing up, you stopped teaching yourself certain things that you were practicing, and for a little bit they got what they want. But it's almost like I see a knife like being cut, like cutting. It's like this person was fueling you with negativity. They were like poison to you. And it's like you cutting a soul tie, and all of a sudden, you're freed. You look free, and you have to rebuild yourself and recoach yourself. And some of you could be powerful teachers. I don't know if you really are a teacher, but it's in your soul because of what you've been through. You can help other people get out of these bad ties as well, you know? Kind of like if you ever been with a narcissist, they teach you about gaslighting and all kinds of stuff. Once you master narcissism, you can help people overcome that too. It could be a situation like that, you know? But you could have held on because you thought this was like your twin flame, or the truth is this person could have taught you how to love yourself and how to leave quicker. How to leave quicker. Some women, they stay long because they feel like, oh, if I stay long, you'll see me as loyal, and then you will respect me. But no, the longer you stay and put up with treatment like that, the deeper you get dug in the grave. It's bad. So be careful for situations like that, because there's literally people out here who will scout you and test your boundaries and test your vulnerabilities to see how far they can get with hurting you. There's people out here for like that, for real. So you Leos, if this story resonates, it's like you got the victory. Some of you too, if you are on social media, I see a sponsorship coming towards you for like a drink. It could be like Gatorade. A Gatorade company wants you to sponsor them. You can be getting all kinds of things. After you left this person, a lot of opportunities started to fall into your lap. That's another way that you can tell you with somebody who ain't no good, because your soil ends up getting dry, baby. Ain't nothing coming in. Ain't nothing coming in when you are with a horror story. So, let me see what else real fast. I think that's some of you Leos, because of what you've been through, you may not be dating anyone. Yeah, look, heartbreaking loss. This person, I'm gonna tell you, this person stripped you of your confidence. You're trying to overcome and you're waiting for love. I don't see you. And honestly, you got to rewire your nervous system after being psychologically or physically abused so that you can receive healthy love. If you do not, you will potentially attract in the same abuser in a different body. So, let's see about your love life. This shows the Queen of Wands. Attractiveness. So baby, you look good. You still look good. You're still beautiful. You're still handsome, no matter what you've been through. With the Ten of Wands, let me see. There's somebody who has a crush on you, Leo. There's somebody, but I want to tell you, they have not come forward yet. But this person will be coming forward in your life really, really soon. The truth is they're a little shy and they're trying to gather up the courage or wait for the right time to come towards you. This can be somebody that is at your job or in your neighborhood that can work. They can work around your neighborhood or work at your job, and they're waiting for the right time, because you might have like RBF, or you might always seem distracted. So they're trying to wait till they can see an opening in order to give you an offer of love. And it shows the King of Cups. So just know that there's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio who is waiting for the right time to make a move on you. And they will make your ex jealous because, honey, they look good. They look so good, I don't even know why they shy. It's like that, though. They're highly attractive. Because you show up as the Queen of Wands, you look uptight and you look really, really attractive. So they're intimidated by your looks. It's your looks that they're intimidated by. Financially, you have a breakthrough. More money is coming towards you. Some of you can even get an opportunity to learn more. You might get a certification. If you go for a certification, it will give you more money. There's something that you're doing that is going to help you get more money financially, whether it's from the company that you work at now, which could be a promotion, or whether it could be you leaving where you work and finding a breakthrough someplace else. I just see a financial breakthrough. Scorpio, I hear baby come back to when love was true. There's an old song, Baby Come Back. You have someone, you have an ex who's singing a lot of listening to a lot of slow music and wanting you. The sad thing is, you Scorpios can be in another connection. So if you are randomly in your house and you feel the urge to play certain songs, just know it's their soul. I don't see this person reaching out to you, but it's their soul crying out for you through music. They use music to like channel in the energy of love that you gave to them. And it's sad because they could even be with somebody else as well, too. They can be with someone else and it can be like a rebound. They could be with a rebound or someone else. And I don't see them doing nothing, like I said. I just see, if you hear songs, if you have random R&B songs or old school songs that come to your mind, just listen to it. It's your past person crying out for you. All right? Because at the end of the day, even though your connection didn't take off in the way that you both wanted it to, it looks like this person was too afraid to cut ties to something else. They were tied to somebody else, Scorpio. And in order for them to be with you, they would have to let that third party go completely. And they didn't. They didn't let go of the third party, and they couldn't have you and the third party. And the truth is, they wanted you, but they were afraid to take that risk with you because you were too good to be true. And everybody thought you looked good. It wasn't just them. Like, this is like a person who may not be able to bring you around because it's like, wait, you know Scorpio too? Oh, I didn't know you knew of Scorpio. So they would purposely not really take you to certain places that they know people would be because they had a fear of other people trying to take you from them. So it's like something weird. It's like somebody who protected you but didn't protect you from themselves. Ooh, that was a good one. Love wins. That was good. Some people can try to protect you, but not protect you from themselves, honey, because they hurt you. They're afraid of the friends that are going to see you and try to get you, but they ain't protect you from them. But they find you to be a star too, or if you're doing anything or you show them anything that you are interested in, they feel like one day you're going to be a big relevant star, and they're hurting. They're hurting for you. If this person hurts you, they're hurting for you. And whatever they did to you is a direct reflection of their worth and not yours. So it's like, in order for this connection to have taken off the right way, they would need to give you their heart. Whoever they're with, they do not have to give them their heart. And this is a fact. I work with so many different people, so many different types of relationships. And it's a fact that you do not have to be vulnerable in every single connection. Not every connection demands you to change or open up or heal. Not every connection. Those are certain sacred connections that have like, oh, I want, or people who value true love and true intimacy without fear. They want unconditional love. That's the purest form of love. But in order for you to get the purest form of love, you would have to release shame. A lot of people have shame attached to their energy and they feel like they're not worthy. Like, if you were to truly see all of me, I don't think you would want me. So I'm going to subconsciously sabotage my connection with you because you seem way too good to be true. And that's exactly what your person did. And they're hurting for you. They are hurting for you. And this is the closest that they got to the marrow of love. And it could have been the type of love they had to offer. You could have mirrored it to them and it could have scared them of the love they gave to somebody and it got rejected. So that could have been another fear. Like, if I ever open up and give that level of love again, then you're going to abandon me, because people take people for granted. They had a lot of like negative, false fears. So in their relationship too, they can get away with cheating. And you probably required them to be monogamous and faithful. And if you're a Scorpio, plus you're intuitive, you be catching on to things, you be knowing more than you should. And they couldn't believe that you were able to. They're like, you don't know that. You're just assuming that. They would never allow themselves to believe that you could really see what they're doing behind your back. So they never ever, they're like, that's ridiculous. There's no way that you know what I'm doing. They don't believe in that. Which for me, I gotta say it like that because I'm intuitive. Because I'm intuitive, if there was ever a person in my life that tried to make me doubt my intuition, I'm going to choose my intuition over being with you, because you ain't gonna make me feel like I'm crazy. I bet you that much, because I be on the money for real. So it's a situation like that. Like, you're an empath, or you have certain gifts and you're able to see past the 3D world. You can feel exactly what is going on, and you are highly intuitive, and people will try to make you feel shamed for seeing what is real, but you don't have any concrete proof to it. People will gaslight you or make you second guess what your intuition is telling you. You can't do that. If you're like me, you can't be with people that make you doubt or dim your intuitive power. It's a gift. How they gonna try to play your gift? That don't make sense. So you have to let them go. Basically, when you have a gift like this, you're gonna have to choose your gift and the messages over what other people try to make you believe, because there are people who are not even in tune with their true self. There's people who are unaware. There's people who are unwoke. And they will try to make you believe that what you know to be true is not the truth. So you got to stand true to you, which means if you got to be true to you, you can't be true to somebody who ain't true to you. So choose your battles with people and stand your ground, stand your truth. If you know what's up, then trust yourself. So there's a huge level of expansion when it comes to you, Scorpio. Like I said, if you are in a relationship, there could be an expansion. I even see someone with a belly. Some of you can find out that you're pregnant, or you can be, if you're in a connection, you can be speaking with your partner about expanding your families. And if it's not a situation like that, you could be meeting someone, they have kids, you have kids, and together you guys have a big family. And you could be cuddled up under them because they make you feel safe. Also, what else is coming towards you? Be careful of people being jealous and envious of your intellect. Sometimes you can be so smart that it makes people feel threatened and scared. However, they're really intrigued by you. That's the crazier part. They're very, very intrigued by you, but they can feel threatened by your level of intellect and power and wisdom. Who cares? Keep showing up and keep shining is always going to be the answer. Some of you, you're getting your hair cut or your ends trimmed. Some of you could be getting a silk press, or if you have a child, a daughter, your daughter may want a silk press. Some of you could be getting done up real cute. You guys can be going on a date. You can have date night this week if you have a boo thing. And you could be getting your nails done, your toes done, your hair done, and they're going to take you out and you're going to look beautiful, a nice date night. Let me see. Yeah. If you are a single Scorpio, you could be spending a lot of time with yourself and catching up on your work, or some of you catching up on the show. I think you're watching Beauty is Black. I just said that. I just said that. I do not know what your show is, but let me put it in the chat or in the comments. What shows are you guys watching right now? There's a lot of good shows out right now. Like, what are you guys watching right now? I'm watching a few shows. Did anybody? I'm late. And that's another thing too. I feel like I'd be late sometimes to certain shows and series, because I just found out The Best Man has a series. I just seen that on Prime. But there's a lot of things out. So anyway, I just see you guys catching up on your shows and catching up on work. You can be spending time to your laptop. Some of you guys can work from home, or you just could be on your laptop at home. And with solitude, you seem very content. I feel like you're starting to understand more about your last cycle. You know, some of you are learning a lot about your last cycle, or learning about people. You're learning about your family, and you can be moving accordingly. You know, you're good. You give me psychological. You're really, really good, Scorpio. Let me see your love life real quick. The Star. You could be with an Aquarius. 9 of Wands. Somebody's holding you down. If you're in a relationship, they're highly, highly, highly attracted to you. This can be a person that they don't know how to take their hands off of you, honey. You know, it shows Ace of Cups, and it shows Temperance. If you are in a connection with somebody, for some reason, I see like a Mr. Fix-It. Like somebody who likes to fix things around the house. So they may help you a lot. They may help you a lot. Or Scorpio, if this is you, you could be helping someone a lot. All right. Whoever you're with too, they can like sports. They love sports. And when they get off of work, they just want to sit down and like they don't like to be bothered that much. When it comes to your finances, some of you too, you could be changing your glasses. If you wear glasses, you could be changing the prescription. You need stronger glasses. Yeah, you got more money coming, Scorpio, when it comes transformation and celebration. Some of you too, you could be working overtime. And because of you working overtime, you get more money. But also, if you could be changing a job. So you're either working overtime and you're getting more money, or you're changing a job. You're going to be happy. You can lose a job and get a new job, and they pay you so much more. So financially, you feel free. I don't see you needing for nothing. Taurus, my lovely Taurus. Be careful of somebody going crazy about your ex. Like, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. What you got on your phone? Be careful of somebody losing their mind about you. This person, they don't want to hurt you, but they're jumping to conclusions. This person is jumping to conclusions. And I hear mixing. First of all, this person is under a lot of pressure. And then if they're a drinker, don't mix that with drinking. You're under a lot of pressure. You want to feel more dominant and you want to make sense of certain things that are happening. So and I caught you online together. You know, Taurus, don't be getting caught. I caught you online together. Of course that didn't work. What did you think? So there could be an argument that comes up. I don't know why, like twin flame talk may come out between you and this person, and dominant. Somebody can be trying to over dominate you or impregnate you, confuse you. It seems like jealousy. If you have a partner, they can have issues with jealousy, and they have like raging thoughts about you moving on, if you tried to move on from them. Or just be careful with a partner, okay? That's all I gotta say. Because you guys could be laying in the bed and everything is going good, and they're looking at you. The vision that I have, you're in the bed and they're looking at you as you're on the phone, and you could be trying to be slick or just move through. You could be trying to be. You get that DM and you in the bed with your boo, and you try to move through it mad fast in hopes that they don't catch you slipping, but you get caught slipping and they lose their good shit. You better be careful. Let me tell you, if somebody loves you, if you have somebody, Taurus, and they love you like bad, and they're scared, like they they feel some type of way about your phone, or oh my God, that's not even funny. You see what I mean about my humor? I laugh at things I'm not supposed to laugh at. It's kind of weird. But anyway, you know why I'm laughing? Because Taurus, let me tell you, number one, I really feel like you're guilty. I feel like you're guilty. I said what I said. I think you're trying to be slick. And I think you get caught so fast. And I don't think you mean it, but it happens. So I want to tell you, honey, you about to get checked real quick by your lover. If you be careful of your DMs, be careful of opening up certain apps around your person, because they're gonna catch you, is all I got to say. If you have a pet, I see you feeding your pet. Let me tell you, if you are in a connection, there is tension. There's tension because of you getting caught. So stop trying to be messy, is all I got to say, because you gonna get caught. Some of you, if you're into fitness, I see you taking your fitness to the next level. So I see you really trying to study calisthenics. And Spirit says the source of this argument is the person getting drunk. So once again, you'll know if this story resonates with you too, because it's the alcohol that creates the attitude, is what they're trying to say. So I don't know. I really think you're still trying to be slick, but it could be, it's not that serious, but because they're intoxicated, it becomes so serious and explosive. Anyway, now we can move on. I can stop laughing. For some reason, I just seen a vision of roller skates. Some of you guys can be going roller skating. If you're going roller skating, just invite me, because I'll come with you. I have rollerblades. I don't know how to skate, but I got rollerblades in my trunk, so I'll come with you. But yeah, you're gonna be really big on fitness, Taurus, and you want to know why? Because it's gonna help you clear your skin. It's gonna help you with your It's going to help you promote wellness more. Some of you, are you guys like taking your health more seriously? You could be doing before and after pictures. And I don't think so. For instance, suppose you had a mental health crisis, right? Like they could have diagnosed you with anxiety, or you could have been diagnosed with like depressive disorder or bipolar. You can cure bipolar, right? Holistically. But anyway, I ain't gonna get too deep with y'all. But you could have been diagnosed with something and it was very severe, and you took a holistic approach to your mental health, and it's really helping you, like clearing your skin. It's you don't have that anxiety. And anxiety is related to trauma or post traumatic stress, PTSD. When you're in your healing journey, you're going to notice that the PTSD doesn't affect you as you start to integrate tools that will make you bounce back quicker. And that's what it looks like you're doing. You're taking a very healthy route in order to heal yourself from trauma. And it's helping you clear your mind, clear the anxiety or the anxiousness in your body, and you're going to feel more free and more loving. It's even going to like change your heart. You're going to change the game this winter, Spirit is saying, by taking notice of everything and really like being accountable, claiming your worth again. You're working on your self-worth, and you felt really tortured. Some of you, if you were divorced by what your husband did or what your wife did, and they tried to make you not feel enough and all kinds of stuff. So it's a life change is what you're really going through, piece by piece, Taurus. This is what you're doing. Some of you are even thinking about writing a book. You can do it piece by piece. And that's what I have. You're going to get lots of compliments too. You're really, really gorgeous. You're a gorgeous Taurus. And once again, you're eating better. Your skin has this glow. You're going to get a lot of compliments on this new version of you. But I'm telling you, if you have a partner, let me see what this person is doing, honey, or who's coming this week. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So you can even be starting all over again when it comes to love after a big ending. Some of you could have been with a Pisces, but Spirit says whoever you had an ending with, they still didn't accept it yet. That ain't your problem. I don't know why I'm telling you other people's problems, honey, because it sure ain't yours. But they still didn't accept it yet. And 10 of Pentacles is there's somebody who wants to build with you. There's somebody who's really, really proud to be seen with you. They're very earthly as well. Let me tell you how cute this person is. This is a person, if you want to go to the beach one day, or if you want to go into the woods like me, and they will plant their feet in the dirt with you and walk. Like they're into all that. They're into spiritual practices and all that, or they'll do it with you if you're in it. But when it comes to the 9 of Swords, they're kind of scared. And I'm telling you, with the Queen of Swords, they're going to say something. They have some words. They have some words for you. They have some words for you because they love you. And they think you're playing with them. So this shows the Page of Pentacles. This can even be a person like you guys are friends and you guys communicate, you guys hang out. It could be friends with benefits, but the truth is they see so much more with you. They're very protective over you, and that's just the season. That's just the season of love that you are entering in. You're going to meet people that are more serious about you, that are more sure about you, and that are very protective of you and see a huge light in you. So, but they give me possessive. You have a lot of money coming. Some of you have 2 jobs, or you're about to get another job unexpectedly. It's a lot of work, so you're going to be stressed out. But honey, you get a lot of money. You get a lot of money. See, I even just seen a vision of you making this tea, and it has herbs in it and honey, and it's so good. I like it. I like this for you, Taurus. You made me want to juice again. You make me want to go juicing again. Honey. Cancer. Somebody's fallen deep in love with you. They feel like you are their good luck charm. They feel like you are the answers to their prayers, and they can be considering or calling you their wife, their husband. They want everyone to know that you guys are officially engaged. What? You could be getting engaged. Are you engaged already? All right. You guys can go bowling, or you're going to be invited out for like a couples only event. It's like couples, you guys can be traveling down to Manhattan. Okay, let's go. Going down to New York City, looking pretty. And you could be sharing advice with other women who are on the same journey as you. And your partner is going to be really, really tunnel vision about the future when it comes to you and them. And your partner finds you to be the truth. Your partner, everything's about your partner, or your partner wants to establish good credit. So if you're building up your credit, they want to establish their credit too. I don't know. It just seems like either you're newly married, or you guys are going in that direction, and you could be getting advice or doing more couples things, or trying to find ways to build each other up in your credit at the same time. It's a situation like that. I just see you partnered up for this week, Cancer. All right. And you being very goal orientated, and you being very prayerful. And I hear mounting a TV on the wall. They may want to mount a TV for you, and you guys can be discussing about areas that you guys want to live together. And I even hear going fishing. You guys can go fishing together. There's all kinds of activities planned for you two. It doesn't seem like a vacation. It just seems like a weekend of fun. And I hear discharged early because you said something that removed a lot of head games and mind games going on with someone. So someone got discharged early from the hospital because you planted some positive seeds in them, and it made them feel like better, better than ever. So you too, Cancer, do you work in a mental place? Do you help people? This person has discovered their worth again because of you. They're not going to play games anymore because of you. They want to completely release their old habits, and they want to stay away from other people, and they're reclaiming their power and their worth because of you. So you're a game changer for people, whatever field you work in. You could be a nurse. There's something that you do, that you touch people's hearts and you help them regain their consciousness. Like you left them with something that helped give them hope, or it gave them a new energy, an antidote, an answer. And I hear public information will not be released. So this is something that could be confidential. And this is something that you could have been scared of at first. You didn't know how it was going to turn out with the patient. And then it looks like there was a domino effect of something that you said or something that you told them to get rid of. And it was an up since then. So you should be happy with what you do in life, because you bring people back to life, whether you know it or not. And if it was up to the people that they were left with, it would have been hard for this person. But because you were there, you gave them the answers to their prayers. And only God knows this about you, that you can take away a lot of pain for people and put them back into a light that no one else has the power or the touch to do. So God uses you. So I hear renewed spiritual faith is going to be found with this person to you as well. It's like a miracle. Some of you could be nurses, doctors. I don't know. You're trained. You're a health professional. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, you reunite families when you think that people are against you. You actually help people. There's a lot that you do in this world. Look at the card. You are a gift to this world. And there's someone who's serious about you. and the foundation that they're building with you. So you look, spiritual connection that you're in, and patience and planning. You guys could even be thinking of a business together. So this is beautiful, Cancer. It's like you found your purpose, or you're gonna. Let's see if you're single, or let's see your love life. Your love life shows 10 of Cups, a happy family, like I said. It shows the King of Swords. You can be with an air sign, someone who's very protective of you. Look, you have a divine connection. See, they're planting seeds. You guys could be thinking about getting a house together. You're working on things together. It shows the Four of Wands. So this is good. This is beautiful for you. I like your reading. It gave me peace. Your reading gave me peace, Cancer. It was beautiful. Financially, you have a huge breakthrough and integrate. A lot of people are going to want to hire you. A lot of people are going to want to know who you are. There's a lot of work. Some of you feel guilty because you really want to leave your job. You feel guilty. Deep down inside, there could be a job that you're clinging on to, that you know that they need you, so you stay there, you know, but you have so many other gifts and wisdom that you can use, and I see integration, you know. I feel like you can't be compared to. Even though you may try to compare yourself to others, you can't be compared to. And there's a breakthrough with a second job. So you have a few sources of income that help you. Deep down inside, Cancer, I see you looking for more. Like, I feel like there's something or a certain financial goal that you're trying to achieve. You haven't gotten there yet, and you're still looking for more resources, more ways to make money. I feel like more opportunities are going to come towards you that you get to pick and choose. All right. So this is what some of you too, you might want to be a stay-at-home parent and leave the workforce altogether, because you could feel afraid about putting your child into like daycare because you don't trust this world. And honey, I don't blame you. Protect your child at all costs if you got it like that. If you got it like that, and you can stay home and raise your child until they big enough to speak and say, "Mommy, Patty done slap me." If you want to wait so that you feel more secure in that, and you got it like that, I command you, because it's crazy out here and what certain kids have to go through when they're not under the right care. So that's what I have for all of you. I send you love and light. If this resonates with you all, please hit the like button and support my beautiful channel.